Good evening, lava. Maybe. I'm gonna already like a bit zapped. What's game I doing? Survival. Wimp. Which one was I playing? That one. Which one's that one? That's the this is the one I've been doing, isn't it? Oh, I think I can't remember. I haven't done that much in the other because most of the time I don't save it. I just delete it and then start again. Oh, it was sword. On his hollies. See what I'm going to make sword. You've seen the description. Like saying that, you want to get pictures up of Starbug then if you're going to do that. Oh, don't use the internet. See what happens. No, sorry. God, it's hot. I don't know how people cope with this. Is probably not that hot compared to other places in the world. Right, I want a side on one. I want to. There you go. Someone's. That's it. She's leaving now, is she then? It's all the curtains going mental. Close the bloody door. Oh my god. Well, I'm leaving this plan anyway, so that's gonna go. I can't be doing with smashing into the ground. That one. My PlayStation's already kicking off. Oh my god. One time only build, it's gone. Oh, I've missed stuff because I'm looking. Travelling, ooh, long travelling. Oh, can't stay long okay. Can't stay long travel. Is it a long travel where you can't stay long? Or there's both? Anyway, I'm getting away from this one because although there's nothing there, it's a bit annoying. That viewer thing is pissing me off completely. I wish I'd just get rid of it. Why did I leave it on for? Oh, what? Oh, I mean only. It's that sarcasm. Because here, that's half the bloody country. Oh, we're only going 150 miles. I suppose it is when you know, when the whole state you live in is probably bigger than that. Right, I'm just going to buy loads of jetpack stuff and then dew pick, because I can in this. I don't know why I just don't give you it. I can remember how to do it. I don't know what that actual heat is. I bet it's like 28 or something like that. People are going, 28? That's nothing. It is. Here, it is like living on the sun. I don't know how they cope in Australia. They probably don't. They probably live always in the sea, aren't they? That's a good shot. So I have to build a big circle, and then a little circle, and then an even smaller circle. This is if you look up Starbug, you'd see how absolutely perfect it is for like this game. Because there's bits on the engines that are like you could easily make. It's the scale that you have to do before you ruin the rest of it. Oh, that's nearly crashing. What's the point of having a fight in this? What happens in creative? You just shoot them until they die. That's what happens. I might as well just let you do it. My ship's called Stellar Sword, by the way. Didn't do it on purpose. It was a max one, I think. I don't know if it's an S-class now. It doesn't really matter, because I thought, oh, I need, like, storage. I bloody don't need storage. I should actually buy, oh no, what am I on about? Suit. What's that? I swear that some of the multi-tools are just look exactly the same as each other. looking. Oh, why are you doing? Why have I got the picture off for? Well, actually, just stay on the picture. That's good. 95? Are you kidding me? Before we went on vacation. I don't know what it is, but it probably is like more than that sitting in here, because this is like I could reach from wall to wall with like if I was an inch bigger. If I had a couple of more inches on one finger, that's how small the room is. You imagine the smallest smallest area houses in like the whole of the world. Yeah. There's a reason for that. There's lots of. I'm not saying there's too many people, but you know, it's the most overpopulated, I think, out of land mass, and so we have to have lots of houses. This is the wrong bloody one. We have to have smaller houses to fit everyone in, and then we have smaller rooms. And then when it gets hot, all the heat gets trapped, especially with this sloping roof I've got here. Don't be over on the corner there above the door. You'd be dead. Hello, Fusion. I bet you haven't got one here. Movement. What's just the one with the What does oh, it's movement I need, isn't it? I can't even find one to mess about with. Surely. That's not a ship. So that. I don't know, maybe they haven't got one. I swear, because it's got a jetpack on it. That's how you know that's the one you want. Well, it's not here then. Hold on. Out of interest, because I can do my hyperdrive as well. Just in case I want to go somewhere where I can't. Went to the aquarium yesterday, didn't you? You see any sharks? I don't know how big the aquarium is. See. When you can get stuff for free as an A-class, I'd buy that. That'll do, wouldn't it? Why is it? I don't know. Movement. Is movement jetpack? Actually, I'd soon... Movement's not jetpack, is it? Movement's... Is it? I'll buy it anyway. That's the life support. I don't need life support. It's not even a... Well, you could use it for running, I suppose. Life support is just movement, isn't it? I'm not going to get a C. If it was an A, maybe. Can leave a jetpacking off when you fall off the build to get back up again. Yeah, no, I'm getting stuff to as I just said. So my jetpack's not crap. Oh, come off it. I'm not going to fight you. Ballisticola. That sounds a bit rude halfway through that. Ballisticola. Can I go now, please? Thank you. Let's choose one, eh? Go anywhere. Just go. Can go anywhere. Just go there. To find a nice dead moon. I should have found one, but I had no time at the end of that stream, so I just chose that one and I thought I'd build there. Or definitely going around in circles. Have you not read the description? Are we making circles or are we making spheres? 3 of them. End on end. My only worry is if hopefully there's some green. Can I do green blocks? Starbug's going to be red. I was trying to do a thumbnail, but the picture I was using had like a watermark halfway through it, and it was interrupting the trying to cut it out. It's hot. It's more that it's like humid, I think. That's the one that gets me. In the shower, like get out of the shower and you're for half an hour trying to dry off. Yeah. Starbug. That's why I want to do the thumbnail so people go, ooh, I get you. Not Starbucks as it wanted to do as movement. Whoa. That my PlayStation does not like it at all. Though I do find that on these things. God. If I suddenly stop, that's probably why. That's right. I don't need the hyperdrive. I'm just like, I have to get out of here. Seriously. My space station's so seem to be so intensive. I could crash. I could easily see me crashing and my PlayStation stopping. If I go into space where there's nothing, it's calming down a bit now. Good old space with nothing in it. So I've got an S-class module. I just need to find somewhere now then. I don't need to do the beam there. Let me just see if there's ones with lots of moons. Got one moon, but it's too. I swear that dead going places with dead systems actually was like cheating because for some reason I think there's more one planet dead systems than anything else. So I would have found one. There seems to be a ton of them. Like they're out there. See, as soon as I say it, they disappear. There's one. No, don't want to go back there. That's got 2 moons. How far away is that? Let's go. Bound to be a dead one. God, I'm always halfway through the bottle and I just sat down. Moon, where are you? Well, there's one over there. Both of them you can't see. Should be able to see that one. Right in front of me it says. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yay! Straight away. First one I find. In these hyperdrive upgrades or anything. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Wind. I want there to be a bit of wind, but not where it's gone crazy like this. Slamming doors. Give me hiccups. Literally, this one's called a dead moon. I couldn't have found a more appropriate name. So I was gonna say, shall I have an angle? No. It's bad enough building some. I've got to build quite a few circles at angles, so I might as well do the base part of it. Level. Hey, it's procedural travel. Hello. Again, procedural travel was on yesterday. I don't know if he's about finished, but I had no time to. I sort of went on, had to stop, and that was it. Like strangers in the night. What's the weather like where you are, Procedure Traveller? I bet you it's bloody hot. Too hot for English people. I bet you I've missed north already. See, I have. I keep doing it. Or maybe not. It's hard on the moon because by the time you cut back out the atmosphere, you've already gone past it. I don't know if I ever have different, like, really varying different sizes of planets and moons. Really, really small moon. And really, really big planet. North, oh, you're even further down. Getting nearer the equator. I used to live in bloody Berkshire. It's like the middle of death when it gets hot. There's no sea around you, so like I'm nearer the coast than I used to be. I went to Cornwall, which is obviously as south as you can get, but it's still near the sea. You get a bit of breeze coming. It's constantly damp. Oh, what a nice place to build a Starbug. I can go and drop me stuff off like they do in that. Oh, did I go past it? Yes. It always fools me. Because you're still on plus 80, and then when you go past it, you're still on plus 80. So, no. Am I here? Is this it? When it disappears, I'll just land. I'm basically circling around with it. There you go. The wind's nice, but it's still... Get whiplash. What a view. I've landed, actually. I'm not in midair. Even the camera got confused. Well, actually, I'm on quite a nice hill here. Although I shouldn't have landed the ship here. Get out. We got here anyway. Got humming eggs. Brilliant. I don't want anything, obviously. What's that over there? That's a big egg from here. It looks massive. I want to see what happens because I can't die. And if I can die, that's rubbish. I'm going to lose all my stuff that I haven't got. Actually saying that just in case. Just in case I put it in the ship. The ship's out of range. They went 2 foot. That'll be it when it's 40 something. Yeah. I'll dupe them in a minute. Because you can in this, I don't know why you should have to. See what happens. Last time I did it on that video, they never did anything. They go creative, I can't be bothered. I wonder if it disappears. How long does it take? Oh, don't need it. If I don't know if it's a wind. Someone's cleaning the toilet. One of the two. So is that south? I'm pretty much here, aren't I? I'll go that direction. It's the way you land the ship. It gets in the way, doesn't it? I'll put the base computer here and then move the ship. I can see where I'm going. Where's north? So I'm on it, and I 98. I'll do it here a bit. And now it's gone. And now it's come back. Now it's gone. And now it's come back. So that must be it. 93. There you go. I don't know if there's anyone in the house. It's just I can hear noise. Could be anything. Just or curtains and blinds and cats attacking things. Right. Actually, the ship's all right there. Let's just go. I'll try and get the centre over that. want to be up a decent amount. Is it doing that thing again yesterday where you go out the menu? No, it doesn't do it. Yeah, it's better because doing right. I had some trouble yesterday finding the floor last night when I was playing on my own. Just couldn't find it. It just seemed to be like disappearing off the screen. Don't know if that's a bug or anything. A Starbug. How far do I need to be out the ground here? Because I don't know how big it's supposed to be. I'll go for the largest. The back side of Starbug is obviously the biggest bit, and the middle section is like half as small, and then the other one's a little bit. They're not perfect spheres actually. Well, one's sort of. Well, I think they are. They're just a bit. They merge into each other a bit. The last one doesn't. I go for the biggest. Say if I do 64. Ooh. I got my headphones in, so something just happened. What's this? Why Legacy Zero's on a video? That's what I got. I am now 6 subscribers away from 200. It's getting a bit close, isn't it? Every time I see YouTube thing pop up. Actually saying that, because I haven't got my headphones on. To change this. So I can hear any like stuff. I'm facing the wrong direction. So I have to, if I'm building the sphere, let's see how close it is to the ground. The legs come out at a bit of an angle. I wouldn't say it was 45. I wouldn't say it was maybe a few, like 40 degrees maybe. So I can see if I look at the other one. Yeah. So you'd have obviously they're all in line with each other. I don't actually know. So the middle of the spheres are all on the same level. That's good. That'll make it easier. So if I'm doing a 64, I'll have to go up a bit further than this, because I'm going to be. I was about to do this and put that my PermaDEAD save, but now I don't think so. Not at this height. No ways. Let me just, before I start doing that, get the 9 up. So I'll build it going this way, so I can have a nice shot then of that. Just get me refiner. I think I remember how to do this. I watched Game Mode do it the other day. Capping. Where did I play all that from? What? Where have I just got all that stuff from? Did I break something down? I didn't remember. I did it. Cadmium and chromatic metal and technology modules. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember doing that at all. Maybe I broke something down that I built on something in it. I don't remember. And it gave me the stuff back. So you can put. I haven't got anything to put in it. Actually, can you just put anything in it? I'll just put that in there. Can't do anything with chromatic metal, you fool. I'll just zap a bit of ferrite dust. I think it's like this. You have something in the output and then you put whatever you want. So that's what I want in there. And then oh, I can't remember what he did now. I think it was something like doing that. And then there's two of them, I think. Yes. What happened to the ferrite dust? Does that disappear then? It means I have to do it every time. I should have made more of that. It's a strange one, isn't it? You put two in, no you can't. Can you just put both of them in at the same time? I think they would have fixed that instantly. They must, not care that people are doing it. I need another 3. Have I got any? What I'll do is I'll get some and then I won't use it all. Would have been the obvious thing to do. If I just do that, stop it, move it out, move one of those back in, then I do that. Is that thunder? I hope not. I can't remember how many I've got now. Stop! I don't want to run out of... I'm going to keep it in there. So I've got 5. Okay, this is the last one then. I wonder if they're all the same. I don't think they would be, would they? No. Oh, I haven't got the suits. I haven't got the actual slots. I should have just bought them, shouldn't I? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter that much to me. Wow, look at that. I could pretty much go up to the top of the atmosphere at this rate. What happens if you do that? If you get to the top of the building thing and then try to fly out there, what happens? Do you just die? Does it try to kill you? Let's have a look at the joins, see how good this planet is. It's not bad. Right. Have a breather first. Right, that's surely enough, isn't it? So this would be the back of it. This would be the big circle. Although I'm going to have to build a bigger boat. That can be the middle. One day they'll fix some mixer so everyone can see what I'm actually doing. I'm still on PermaDEAD on mixer. The descriptions can't change. I've got 2 subscriptions though in the last couple of days, so that or followed, so that's a bit The description means nothing then. Oh, is that symmetrical? I've lost count now. Always a bloody ship, innit? I like the land. I like where I landed though. Apart from when I smashed into that just then. I should have done pulse engine things for it. I'll come over here because I'm gonna have to build up a bit too far away, but can I jetpack all the way over here? Quite easily, innit? Why not do this the first time? It's tempting though now. Eventually, you know, if you know how to dupe, but I'm not going to do it. Only for stuff where it doesn't matter. Well, you know, that's not the stairs. Don't try and stand on it. So that's free that side. Free that side. That's the middle then. That's the... I can't remember what 64 looks like now. But I'm not extending it, so it'll probably be alright. So... the middle... oh no. Maybe another one. Well, I thought I counted 3 to the middle. Right, so that one isn't the middle. There's 3. That should be the middle. Hold on. 3. Okay, it's another one then. Well, I just make a middle and build out from it. Doesn't matter where I put the rest of them. No, why did they go over there for? Stop making me go squeaky. Anyway, I did the thing with the floors yesterday, last night. Is that a plane? It's a plane, right? Is it? It can't be thunder. It's too bright for there to be thunder. There's no clouds. I went to see Game Mode's video last night. See hell. I wouldn't be filming it. I'd be under a table somewhere crying. That's the middle because it's 3 then. 3 behind me. 3 there. 3 there. That's the middle, right? Square. Square. Cube. Stop calling it square. I don't need to put it in the middle, I just need to... It is handy if it's roughly in the middle, because then when you stand in the middle, it's in the middle. Building circles again. It's a pity I can't just have a big ball and change the size and stick it end on end, that would be easier. That's the point. Oh my god, I had it, and then for some reason I pushed the... Am I a bit too close here? Is the... oh, no, so it's pretty good. I watched something. I watched Penn and Teller earlier. Saturday Night Live, 1986. They did all this stuff where you make cards disappear into the air. And it was the one where they were actually upside down. That's the trick. So you don't do 3 on this, you do 2. I've worked it out perfectly. I can get it if I can get the 2. Because you can just nestle yourself in the little gap. Oh. So there you go. Sell that one. God, you get a good boost on it now, don't you? end up being too powerful a jetpack. So, get off me, what was that? Ooh. Getting attacked. There's a flying ant in it the other night. I hope it got out. Coming near me. That tells you how hot it is here. Flying ants are coming out. See, you can tell that I'm not standing perfectly in position. It does matter, because at some point it's going to be. That's slightly off. If you could fix where you were standing, or even where the block was. The block's right, isn't it? So I wish it wasn't a character sort of. You could just have a mode where you use the camera. That is perfect. It wasn't you moving about placing stuff. You just hit the button and then suddenly you could just go in and out, put things down, place, you know. Why did I put it straight though? I had a perfect position and I didn't angle it. Too busy talking about Penn and Teller for some reason. See, that looks alright. It does matter later on, but not really that much. When I say later on, I mean if I'm making a big circle. It's not too bad like this. Maybe. I just think I didn't know what it was. Hello, K-Dog. I just think using the... Well, it's good for some things using your character, but I don't know, just have a mode where you... I suppose it can be a multiplayer thing. People are about and they're, you know, around about you, helping you out, but sometimes there should be, like, maybe there's a mode. Hold on, what did I leave that one there for? Have I deleted the wrong blocks there? Got a bit confused. I must have done 3, then went to delete the other lot and left one on its own. Don't need you. Right, so that's the perfect start. You can't get any more. Look, now you're locked in here, you can't move. That's a camera lock. You can't do it other length, so it stops working after that. Because the angle's not big enough. Too big. Hey, Sub-Zero, hello. See, because now I'm wedged in this little, basically a triangle. That is spot on. As spot on as, you know, it looks spot on to me. I can't see nothing now. No. Go in straight and then I can glitch you in. Yes. I got quite a few likes off that my build yesterday. The build, it was messing about. The first person to comment, I put, what's this? First person, is it a penis? No, but I can see why you'd think that. What was that? Is it on my screen then? Or was it on here? Oh, it's the ship icon. Oh, didn't actually work at all. Yo. Was that it? I thought it was another angle. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. I do think this jetpack's a bit strong now. At least I haven't got a rocket boots. think the only thing that rocket boots are good for, from what I've seen, is boosting around a freighter or a space station, because they shoot you forward, and you can't. The only way you can go forward is to melee, and you can't melee inside buildings. I see what you mean. Yeah, so where you're standing, you should have like sort of a different you can hold a button down, like when you rotate, hold a button down so you can move slowly and move everything. Like, you can do it already by changing sensitivity for this. You know, but you want to be able to toggle it on and off. Ugh, go on. Actually, none of these are red lighted. The block, the first block, usually red lights. Like that. Oh my god, there we go, it's going to happen eventually. I would have given up on that if I'd known you could, but if I didn't know you could do the sphere. One of them, the other one's got to be red as well, because it's an opposite. Here you go. 1 out of 4 though, or 8 or whatever it was. Flag. Walking away so confident of that one then, it wasn't even close. I don't want the bloody sphere. Is that it? No, it's never it. I always say, is that it? And there's one more left. This one won't be red because the first one was green. So this one should be green. There you go. I'll delete all the rest. That, what's this? 16. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it has to be. So that can't be. That's not round enough to be the smallest one, is it? I didn't do it on purpose. It was just a tower, like from this, wasn't it? And then I thought, I'm going to put on top a dome. Fair enough, the trees at the bottom did look like hair, but I'm joking. I didn't have any. I ain't got the trees in this one. So that's this next one's. This is now 32. To work how many I've got to do. Can do two. Two, is that? Yeah. So the first one's 2. The second one, oh, it's 2, isn't it? Maybe that's the way to remember it. I went out 2. The first one I did was 2. Then the next, I can't remember now actually. Yeah, it was 2 because that does the 16. It's 8 first. You don't have to set anything for 8. Then you put the ones in the middle. That's 16, and they were both came out 2 from the block, or the previous block. So it has to be. PlayStation doesn't like it. Hear it whirling. Right, so there's a 16. So you can have 16 in the middle, but that's not good enough. Can't do those because there's not enough gap to bring it through. How round is it? It's not like that round, is it? It's alright, but yeah. 16 is has to be pushed out a bit to get a gooder angle. A better angle. Gooder, isn't it? Now this, you think, oh, that's a good gap, you can get caught in there, you just walk straight through it. You could extend, well, you can extend it by half, but I think it would look very much circular. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised I've done it off. I've not done it off the floor. Oh, you idiot! Do I need to do that? Yes, I do. It's lucky this is the first bit of it, and I can redo it. Oh, it's perfect as well, almost. Too busy counting the squares to remember that I needed to be off the ground. Going in circles here. Oh, I wish I stuck my bloody face on the mic now. Oh God. Have a good one. It just seems to have meetings all the time. Don't take no shit. Bust some asses. If you're not getting results, I'm the one who's not getting results. I'm gonna get fired now. So I let a virus through. I'm gonna let that one. Hold on. I can't fault it. I was thinking there's bound to be something wrong with that. I didn't even move the cursor for that one. Oh, I wish I hadn't put my face on the mic now, because it's like cat fluff. Yeah, because I'm going to have to build out, and it's going to be a nightmare in a minute. Whee! Oh, whee! Another pop-up. Gaming Mike's playing. I don't know what that is. Oh, Pokemon. Left a bit. Reset. Right a bit even, sorry. Get all this way not knowing left and right. See that again is still not where I want it, but I still think the cube has got something wrong with it somewhere. It can't. The amount of times I've done it, I believe that I get it wrong like every single time, because you know it's going to be one out of the probably 100 times I've done this where you get it spot on. You can't get it wrong every time. Oh God, I went to delete the wrong one then. Actually, am I blocked because of that, or am I blocked because, how does it? That looks pretty spot on. Oh, my arms. Don't put your arms on the side. Oh my God, that hurts. It's like, that looks this could be the most perfect one yet. Accomplished, brilliant. Oh, it isn't because it's gone red, so it can't be. Travelled. I haven't done it. I've got it gone anywhere. I've walked backwards and forwards on platforms for how many hours? Well, that one goes. Why is it? Hold on, how can one be off? But is there an opposite to this one that I've missed? Obviously that's red. Is that... Oh, there's there, look. Is that it? No, that's it. How can one be red and the other one can't see that? I think that's proving my point that maybe the cube isn't actually perfect itself, because the opposite can't. Well, if one's going further, oh yeah, that's probably what it is. It's a placement then, isn't it, of my of this every time, which I can't get exactly right. You'd have to be pixel perfect on that. Wasn't even looking then to see if that was straight. Get mad though when he's trying to get the absolute perfect angle. That is. So one of these could be, that could be further back and pushing the next one into red like that. Bit weird, isn't it? Is that it? Is there another one? What's that bird doing outside? All I can hear is wee. So there's the 16 again. It's fast, isn't it? Oh, I was going to do 2, wasn't I? I don't know, can you do 1? Well, because one's, I can't, because one's there's no gap. Obviously the gap will get bigger every time, so the next one might be the one you can see from. If you can get to a place where you're trapped and you can't move, then that is the best place to why have I not done 2 of those? Did I forget? Wasn't doing it yet. Right, so obviously I can't use that 16 because that's not an appropriate circle. It's not appropriate circularization. That 16 I'll get closer for that one because I should have done that in the first place. What are you doing? I've lost the plot just then. No, that's way too far to the wrong side. This is an actual build now. I don't want it to be like crazy off. Although this is 32, so this would be the maybe I'll go to 64. I think I was going to 64. Didn't I say that in my own mind earlier to myself? And I was, oh, come off it. At times I've done it just quickly, and oh, that was a good angle. When you try to do it, it says no. Cannot. Do we really need the sun? Oh, it's even worse. Of that video. Do we need this? Why do we need the sun? Do we really need it? Not even any tips of how to get rid of the sun. That's the same. I'm gonna go insane. I've got another to at least another. I don't know how many it would take actually to do this. I've got to make this circle, but not with this technique because I've got to go over the top of me. It's a sphere. Well, no, I suppose I could make it circles on top of circles that way. Don't know. See which one looks better. Why go mad? Why is it not working? I'll go back a bit. No, because then I lose the distance of it. That's not the middle. Even worse, even worse. Ow. Why? How am I suddenly not being able to do this? That is the middle. It is the middle. The middle. The middle. The middle. Not the middle. God. Oh, what? I don't know what's going on now. How is it getting worse? The more you put it in the middle, the worse it's getting. I've not done the other ones. The other ones are good. Happy with the other ones. That's better. Somehow I got there. That's a weird one that. These will be out now, will you watch? Random square gone mad. I should start the stream by going. Oh, one test before I carry on. Oh, hold on a second, go back to white. Which one is that? That? Yeah. Oh, it's the same. Can you go from rust? Is there a green one? That'll be the closest you're getting. That's alright, isn't it? That's not bad. A rusty Starbug, but it's okay. Is that the same as that one? I'll soon see if I change it to that one. Yeah, that's different, isn't it? That'll be when I do Red Dwarf. Build it around it. That's the first idea actually. I thought Red Dwarf and then I thought bit big, isn't it? And it changes throughout the series. There's different versions of red dwarf, so I think they're different, but maybe there's not many many Starbugs. Right, that looks the same one again. Whoa, curtains. I've got it again. I've got the magic back somehow. Again, I got it again. Oh, the other one must have been on. The heat must have gone to my head or something. What? Go. That looks a bit off then as well. Can't get it exact, I don't think. I think you're lying if you think you're going to get it exact. Must be it, surely. Right, let's have a look at that. So this is 32. If that was the middle section. No, it can't be. The smallest has to be the one that's the smallest. God, don't tell me I'm going 128. So that, me standing on it, let's have a look. So this would be where the cockpit was. Yeah, that'd work. I think that looks like the right kind of size. Yeah. I don't know if you could see into the cockpit. It's about right. That's a circle, a smaller circle as I think you should be making. So it's still gonna extend out to the next one. So I make it a bit higher off the ground so I can compare them when I've done. Get a bit too close to there now. Yeah, right. Going to... So I need to see where it is, so what I'll do is I'll put this off the ground and then build underneath it. But because the game will want to go to the weirdest place, that one. Oh god, it's a bloody PC now. It's all gonna go wrong. That's smelling smoke in a minute. What? Did they get to the bloody cylinder from there? Maybe a bit of rhythm, bit of rhythm, bit of rhythm, bit of rhythm. Lost it. No, I lost it even more. Just realised I had the picture on. Bet you I've missed one. There must be one I've missed somewhere. Come on, mate. This is nice. This is 32. Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it? So the next one's 64. God, I can see it. We're going up to 128 here. A really tight knit circle. I've done it before actually. Be interesting to see what it looks like. Well, I did it, but I didn't know I did it. Accidentally. No, I don't want a seat. That can be later. How about is in the cockpit? What? Went the wrong direction. I built a perfectly centered flag though. If only you could hold on. He says it and then why don't I put a square? Does it work like that? No, it doesn't because you. Oh yeah, I was trying to fit. maybe you could center, perfect center every time, but it won't work because you have to rotate the block. If you can get, actually, if you can get the, I'll try that in a minute. Sounds like I've found an idea, something here. There's something in that one then, I've just thought up. Come on, in the middle. Just there, yeah, there. That's it, I had it and I got rid of it. There, that's it. Should be square, yeah. Get rid of that. No, don't get rid of them yet, because you don't know. Don't say you know when you don't know. Just check that none of them are sort of straight on with the one next to it. Nah, that's okay. If I set the sphere, which is next to the thing, isn't it? Oh, being stupid, obviously it's next to it. Try that now. What you do is build a floor out of blocks. Do it here just to test it. Then you build a floor out of paving. Hold on. So what happens to the circle? That attaches itself to the middle. No, so you don't need those. It attaches itself to the block. Which if you place it in the middle, although it doesn't really matter if that's the middle or not. It's the middle of the circle, it doesn't mean it's the middle of the I can smell an updated video coming at this if I get this right. Because it would mean I'm definitely getting it perfect. Right. That's basically the same size. I don't know if it is exactly the same size. Is it? Let's have a look. Is that the same size as a tile? No, it's bigger, but it doesn't matter. I need it one off the floor, don't I? So if I'm up here, I'm looking down there. That will be the centre. So if I was to look this, oh, I don't think it would. If I was to look at an angle and then drop that in, no, it snaps back, doesn't it? Don't know. Can I do that? No. I don't know. Maybe that is going to work and I just haven't got it right. No, it's always going to go that angle in it. Unless that angle is that angle. Let's go an angle that it can't possibly... Yeah. See that? You know, when you turn, that you will look. You won't face. It won't face the right way. No, it can't work. I thought I had a perfect way of centering it then, but it does move with you. It doesn't move with you. So that's the top one. That can just stay where it is. Although I needed the bottom one, I've just deleted it. I have to go back down now. I got a bit too trigger happy there, didn't I? Oh, come on. Oh, come off it. Come on. Why didn't I just do it properly? Come on, get in there. What? Flew out back out the menu then. Right, let's see, they all match. As long as the angles are right, that's okay. Yeah, right. We can move out from there now. Whee! Come fly with me. There's so much. I'm going to definitely go into PermaDEAD and do that. That's the first thing I'm upgrading. I'm not going to dupe it, but. Oh, are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Is he having a laugh? Is it? Is that the one? Oh my god. Sometimes it is a bit wrong to do it like this. Maybe this has just redone it. Actually, oh my god. I don't know if I've done this right now. Let's have a look. See, that isn't. Quite clearly that isn't. Right, so there. As long as they fit with the one above them and they're going in the right direction, they're okay. If you're not paying attention. That one isn't. That one's just that one, isn't it? Again. I think majorly boost this up. I've just done another one when I realised that it wasn't. You know what? I'll just stick that out there. What? What the hell's going on there? Just delete those and do the same, because I really have made it where you just can't get to them. Never extended from this far out, so hopefully the pipes don't interfere. They shouldn't. The only reason I don't use the pipes is because they can stick to the ground. Why is that not one? Why isn't that going to that one? What's the stick to the one next door, which the one next door has to the other one? Ah! Oh my god. Right, get rid of that. I might just start this ring again and do another one. Hopefully the pipes are not a difference at all. Oh my god. How is that not attaching? It's right there. It's in the middle of the screen. Put one pipe on there and then... It's getting better now. It's getting better now. It's a gap anyway. That's enough. It's working that up there. Also, you can delete blocks easier because they're bigger. You have to aim for that pipe. Even pay attention what you're doing then. It's because I think I'm on higher. No, oh, you idiots. It's funny, mess about, get some nice things going. When you actually start doing something, everything like that, everything goes wrong. I don't think I've gone this far out on this circle, so I've not practiced it enough. I don't think the gap will be any smaller. Well, it needs to be enough that you can just see through. I don't know. Let's have a look. Whee! But you can't get through there anyway, so... Look at that, perfect. You can't get through. Oh, but then... What would it... Then didn't even try it. I'll delete those ones. I will delete these two now because I've been messing about too much. Don't think that's going to be very good. It's not going to... It won't make a better circle. I had to delete those because I don't want the height thing coming back. Now I can change it, but... It's better having it from the start than having to fix it later. Where's the edge of this thing? I've done it pretty much spot on at the moment. How many are there? 32? Lose count. This is going for 64, isn't it? Oh no, this is... What am I doing? Hold on a second. Oh, this is still the same. Oh, so I can have the same number, but I could just change the thing. Hold on. Maybe you could have the inner ring as the second. No, the outer ring as the second bit of Starbug, and the inner ring as the How the hell did they get in there? These pipes are random sometimes. They just sort of want to go anywhere. Perfect glitchy. Perfect for glitching. Oh, I've got stuff on a second. Who's that? Captain Steve's on? I had something from you, Twitter, but it's gone now. Where'd it go? I've missed a lot of tweets and stuff recently because they just don't pop up. Enrico Bandido says my one yesterday was a bomb or a rocket. Wasn't anything. It was a random assortment. Oh, I've got itchy ear now. What else was there? Something else popped up. Right. Okay. Can you tell that it's boiling hot and there's no energy at all anywhere? All the energy's in the air. It's sucked out of everyone. But I'll carry on with my build. Not going to stop me. See the other side. Hopefully next time I don't have to do this. What happened there? That connected and then I moved and it disappeared. Oh, I don't want the cylinder. Right, I can't get through there. Oh, apparently I can now. I say some I can, some I can't. Some are off then, that means some are ruining the build. Nearly get through. It doesn't matter that much when you're going to merge stuff in the block next to it. Ooh, that didn't work then for a second. Right. Yeah, that'd work. Yes, a good suck. What? Keep your private messages out of this chat. I don't know that, but I think that would work. That. Right, so I need to delete this circle now. Can't see the middle. Bloody pipe. Bloody hell. So I can have that one as a... Whee! Oh, the one you could walk through, and I walk through it. I should do... You can't work back through it though for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. I can't even see where I'm going, so it's a bit pointless anyway. That's why if you could get something that's centered the square perfectly. I don't think there's anything though. Oh, just I looked away, I thought there's nothing there, and then I looked, it popped up there, and then I see it on here. I'm not making a silo. If I can get, I wonder how big the interior is going to be. The cockpit bit is the bit I'm doing now would be the outside, the next room. That's like the main room, isn't it? You don't see any of the engine stuff really, apart from that time when the curries got flushed into the out the airlock. I don't think this needs to be perfect now, and handily it doesn't have to be because I can't even bloody get past the thing now. See, it's alright now. It doesn't need to be, as long as the sphere can fit in this gap. I'm going to forget now that I've just done that and go, oh, I've missed one, and then go back to the one I've missed. Oh, this is a bit stupid because I'm not actually building it on top of each other, am I? So why am I keeping the... I suppose I need this one for reference, don't I? That was it. So I can tell which is the right size. Although that feels like it was off then. Is that off? No. Yeah, so the cockpit, middle part of the ship, the big bit at the back with the engines. Yeah. So I build it up that way. don't think so. Ooh! What I was done for? What was that? I got tweeted. Something tweeted. Hey, Cyber0 is now following me on the tweets. Thank you. Oh, which one is it? Is it that one? Right, I'm not going to fall for it because I just said I was going to fall for it. Oh, luckily I didn't delete it. I hit the button but it didn't work. A bit weird. When you want something to work, it... Oh god, I've got so many to do. This is 32 though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm doing 64, but there's many ranges of different sizes here. This is going to be 64, but it's the same as 32. It's like high-end 32. High definition 32. Oh, but what? How can that go to? Oh, it isn't. How can it go to the one behind me? I wasn't even standing there. Yeah, this one doesn't matter that much that it wouldn't work, but be the same as the rest because I don't know, that one looks a bit dodgy already. Which one is it? Oh, this one? Oh god. Fill this back up. Yeah, I'm not gonna come back and someone's deleted everything. do. A weird camera. Yeah, I've left. I'm back now. God, this controller is absolutely boiling. Some of the angles are good, and you do one of the others and it'd be rubbish. What way to choose, it doesn't matter. We've been on for an hour and 49 minutes. Bloody hell. Not a lot's happened. It's one of those days, I think. Oh. For a second there I thought it had gone in the wrong direction. Oh, I just realised I turned that off. Didn't turn it back on again. Do you know what? I've just realised something. Hold on. I've just realised that. Oh, that's alright, turn it back on. I thought I hadn't turned the noise gate back on from the video the other day. Hear every sound outside otherwise. What's that toilet flushing? Oh, that's it. What the hell was that? It's like a wolf. They've infiltrated. They've got here eventually. Bloody wolf. Hey, the sky's green as well, yeah? Didn't mean that. Boo! But you have to go, you can't go through the gap. That's probably why you have the gap. Well, I can't have the gap here, but using the wrong thing. Usually you don't have to jump over anything, you just keep going. You have to go out the menu, just cycle back round with the cube out. crawling on me. Oh, these thunderbugs. You know those bugs that they crawl, get into your pictures. The little black ones. Just like fill the frame or something. Three sets left, good. No, 4. Can't count. I feel like things are crawling on me now. I remember watching Mary Lizzie last night. I thought it was hilarious. Playing Ark. Someone said, I think she said, has anyone got a saddle for the beaver? A saddle for a beaver. But what kind of game's this? How big is the beavers? You can ride about on them. Now it's 3 more. Oh, a message. I see a message pop right out of my vision. Oh, hello. What am I building? I see. This is the problem with Mixer. I can't change. There's a problem with Mixer on Restream at the moment. I can't change the description, so no one can tell. I am building Starbug from Red Dwarf. Or an approximation of Starbug from, something close. It'd be a ring, wouldn't it? End up being a ring or something. No, don't use the bloody Q. What's in it? I don't know what I'm saying, isn't it? No one can tell. But I can tell it's hot. Oh god, that makes me go on the menu again. Has anyone had a glitch where it suddenly goes back to main menu? Because I've been reading Steam reviews earlier, and there's quite a few saying suddenly go back to the main menu. I don't know if that's a PC thing. I know it happened to, I can't remember who it was now. Was it Smurf? When he was doing the black holes, charting the black holes. It happened to him, but I've not heard it from anyone else that I've seen anyway. Like Sword, he's on PC, but I can't imagine it's happened to him. I have to ask if he's about. Anyway, hello, Lando. You're gonna be a traitor, are you? And you glitch your nose duplicate. I was doing that. I did that for this. I don't do anything else. If I do it in creative, it seems a bit funny that you can't just have it anyway. You can buy anything you want, but you can't just buy it in bulk. Should be a thing. Why do they always have like how many numbers on the space station, like of modules? You can buy one. Well, you can only buy one. So unless they're thinking about adding like a feature where it's more than one, I think that would be some exploit in there somewhere probably. See, this one is pretty simple. The cube can't go in that gap, obviously. Look how big it is. But the sphere, for some reason, can. It's gone green light. So if I go quickly from the square, from the sphere to the cube, and place it as fast as I can, it forgets that, you know, it thinks it's placing the sphere, and it actually places the cube. So you can get a nice ring. But that's not even the hardest bit of this, is it? I've got to do this, but on three different... What? I thought I'd fallen through the ground again. That's happened to me a few times lately. So I've got to get this. So that's basically the middle of the ship or whatever. I've got to get it going over. I've got to get another sphere there. I've got to do that God knows how many times. Just to get... It does have to be exactly a perfect circle. Not in this game. I'm not playing Dreams. Although that would be... I could have made it by now, I expect. If I'd played Dreams yet. If I'd not done a dodgy beta. Is that it? Is that the last one? Good. What's this? 64? I've lost count now. It's easy to lose count. I'm guessing it'll be 64. And 4. Don't know, have I done 8 of these? Could be 128, you know. I think this is 128. I'm going to count, but that's going to take ages. Yeah, they've all green lighted, so the second from last are green lighted. That's a sign that it's a bit more accurate than before. I suppose when it gets further out, the gap gets bigger. Doesn't really matter. It's supposed to be on the other side. God. Which Xbox you got? You got the Xbox One X or just a normal one? I tell you, I wouldn't get it now. I could go back in time, I would. Get a better, you know, a better version than well, I know I'll probably end up buying a PlayStation Pro when but I'm not doing that now because I've got to wait. PlayStation 5 will be out next year, I expect. So it's worth spending the money. Gonna get something better. Right, that's that done, I think. How long did it take to build? What, this? I've done this, what, started when? In 2 hours now. I started it at the beginning, well, it's not even been that because I was buying modules, so about over an hour and a half anyway. There you go, that's not bad, is it? God, I couldn't build circles a week ago. A week ago I was like, I'd some kind of circle going. Let's have a look let's compare the pictures. I should put a picture of Starbug up on the screen. Actually, that's pretty good. Actually, that in difference in size, that's pretty good. But with the one I want to build now is not these two. These two aren't even. These two is just a byproduct of making the big one. So basically, it's a waste. If I could pick them up and move them, I would. Just go around a couple of times. Is that over there? No, I don't need it, but magnetized ferrite. Right, I'm gonna go over my steps now. This is always good fun. Actually, I might as well just delete them because I can save it, can't I? Get my beacon out. Alright, I don't know if that's enough. Nah. I'm gonna do that because I haven't saved in like ages. You can imagine the stress. Hey, hello Mick. Building Starbug. Building Starbug. I'm starting to build Starbug. I've got one circle out of how many. I don't know how many you need. You need two. You need two of each definitely just to get the one horizontal, one vertical. I wouldn't want to do one in the middle of that, but I'm going to have to. I might just put circles on top of circles and then look at it from a distance. I haven't done that one. Yeah, see? It's a topical build, isn't it, really? I think Red Dwarf would have been easier though, wouldn't it? On its own. It depends which one you're building. One's really long, one's short and stubby, but it's still not round. I suppose you could cheat and use the domes, but I'm not going to. God, drop that then. For reference for people who think I'm not thinking enough.
Best friends forever and ever. Oh, friend!
Friend, that's probably a bit of feedback on that then, because my mic was near the laptop. When I haven't got my headphones in, I have to have the sound on the laptop. Anyway, thank you, Lando. Friend. 3-minute break. I'll be. Yeah, I've got the one about being on my phone. I love that one. This is an insane conversation. Yeah, she'll never leave Fred, and we know it. What punchline that is! Just don't see, because it's such a surreal thing to be talking about. That's a punchline and a half. That one. Move up to blue alert. You sure, sir? Or is it red alert? I can't remember. That does involve changing the bulb. But you know, this is going to be difficult to get this extended because why not I just go further and not? I need to though, because I need to have the. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's a 32. That's a 60. That's a 60. No, no. That's a 16. Like a minimal 16. No, not the minimum. There's different levels that I won't go into. That's basically a 16 with a 32 merged into it. That's a 32 with a 64 merged into it. Why that pipe's there, I don't know. So after this, it would be 128, and that would be how big the main bit of Red Dwarf Starbug is. I hope. I don't know, because I don't know how big. I might have to do a 64, but I might have to build end on end. There should be 64 of these. If there isn't, I've made a mistake. I've gone too far with the merge. I didn't even need to merge it yet. I could have went back down, I suppose. I don't know. What's the time? Oh, he's back. Come on. Come on. Connect, you selfish game. There he goes. It's connecting to the back. Why would you connect to the back? It's so stupid. Right, there we go. What kind of game does that? Only No Man's Sky. There you go. There you go, I've put one in the back now, I bet you. Going on top. Oh, go on. In there. In there. That's it. Oh, there goes another one. In the wrong direction. Don't want to use pipes, but I've forced myself into it because I need to compare the different circles for size, and then now I've probably stuck about 20 of them behind there. I haven't done one. It's a miracle, there's one. It's a miracle. Actually, let's test what the this is. No, that's still not as far away as I can get it. You need to be able to see through it, basically. Oh no, you've not seen my video of how to do it? I don't think you need two people. I think two people would be a hindrance. I don't know. I don't think it make a difference. Wow, no, it wouldn't. I'm big in building circles. I love that joke. Should have that as like a instead of saying glitch building in the thumbnail, I should say big in building circles. Because you can take it two ways. You can say he's big. He's a big name in building circles, or he just likes building circles. Missed stuff there, sorry. I watched the vid. Oh yeah, I remember you said. Oh god. See the heat. What's the heat? How do you cope? Just jump in the sea, don't you? That's what you do. That's why you don't live in the inside Australia. That's why hardly anyone lives in the middle of Australia, because they go mad. They'd either be eaten by something, or the heat would kill them. I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't. You could do it where the other person is quickly, like, saying, no, that's not right. So no, maybe if you line up at the same time. God, my memory just then. It's only yesterday, wasn't it? You were speaking about it. Mike again. It's like, don't I do it? If I have a drink, it guaranteed it will be about 2 inches away from where it should be. God, thank you, pipe, anyway, for existing. Because I would have been lost now if I hadn't had that. Oh, giving me a headache. The cold of that drink's giving me a headache. It's not the worst thing that could happen today. Speeding through it now, and then I get stopped. Oh no, go on. Yeah, sensitivity thing. If you could switch it on and off quickly, then it'd be easier, wouldn't it? This is your favourite game to grind. Oh my god, you'd love this game. If you love grinding in games, then this is the game. I don't know about the game. I think there's probably worse ones. Playing The Long Dark, that's probably a lot worse than this. I missed The Long Dark, but I'd have to restart, and that's it'd make me I'd cry if I had to restart that. I'll just leave it as perfectly surviving for now. I've got 2 saves where 2 deers are outside in the exact same spot. I like to think that I've lasted forever on that. I can always not delete them and start again. That's a good idea, actually. Right, let's see how many pipes I stuck behind. Oh, only 2. Not bad. 3 is one over there. Hey, oh. Yeah, hold on a second. That's now. I think that's what JC said yesterday. When you look at the stuff that's wrong with it, no one else will see it. Like one's sticking out somewhere, but if you're up here, if you wanted to see it as a Starbug, you'd have to be out. You'd probably have to stand. I have to make a viewing platform that's over there. Because think how big, if I'm looking at it now, the back of that's going to be massive. I think it might be too big. My eyes are just gone a bit funny. Can you? I know this is a bit of a... These paving things, I don't know where you can put them though. Oh, there you go. Can you change the colour of them? Go on. You can change the material. Rust. Oh, we can. Good. That's good. Let's delete it. Right. So, I think everything you can do, can't you? Because some of those would be good. Would be good for, you know, the other side. They'd be good for that. Because that's the cockpit. You need the glass. Which I don't know what you make it out of. Yeah, what's glass made out of? See, there's stuff that you can always glitch a dome in the middle of it or something. You could always put that, like, it's not big enough, it's too small, isn't it? You'd have to have, because that wouldn't work, you'd see the... Look at that, that's perfectly aligned there. I don't know, what is glass? What stuff have I got that you can make glass out of? That, maybe. Or is it? That cuboid room. You can switch it round. Yeah. Difficult that, isn't it? To work out what the cockpit would be. Well, there's that. Yeah. It would be that, wouldn't it? That's the closest, and one, it fits perfectly into it, look. I didn't even do that on purpose. Look at that. Well, it'd be out here anyway, so build it. So, yeah. I like it. It feels like it's coming together now. Hey.com, where's .com? Oh, yeah. Why is there a yellow thing? What was that? Something yellow popped up on my screen. Oh. I think I lost one of the streams there for a second. Is everyone still there? .com break something. What did you touch? Still says 7, so you know. Anyway, that window can be the cockpit. how much bigger is the back engine bit? It's like twice as big. Me going that. Yeah, so go for that. So this it will be twice as big because it is twice as big. So I need to extend it more. No, I put the cubes on now because oh, I've changed the colour. I didn't mean to. Concrete, that's the one. Go out 3. So what did 3? This is me later, confused. What, are they a different colour to those ones? Doesn't matter. I'm going to colour it green anyway. Hey, it's Panda Poopy. Panda Poopy was streaming his arse off last night. He's trying to get on Sword's territory, ain't you? Do you like the joke about being indecisive? Oh, bugger. I knew that floor was not big enough. That's because I wasn't supposed to go that far. Look, I've got a jetpack now, though. I've got Uber jetpack that I can go for miles. Why didn't I do this before? I'll do this on PermaDEAD. I'll test it and then I'll leave. Have I got a gap? Right, let's build because I'm not going to fall for it twice. Although I would, that's the sort of thing I'd do. Anyway, the joke was, and no one heard it. I guess most people were there. I said I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. It's Alan Partridge, and it's and when you say it's such a dad joke, that's basically the point of it. It's such a stupid thing to say. It's like a cringy sort of the way he says it. He's got a book of like quotes or something. That's what he's reading out of. It's like I think it was an after dinner speaking book or something like that. So I'm like, that's still, I'm still going to have to do another one. Anyway, Panda, I am building Starbug from Red Dwarf. And I say that with certainty. There's no trying. It's not going to look exactly like Starbug, is it though? No one's going to, people forgive you for that. If this was Dreams and I said I'm building Starbug, I'd have about 20 people going, oh, the engines are slightly angled out wrong. You have to change that. The green is a different green. If I had Dreams now though. It's 25 quid as well, Dreams. It's bloody cheap for a game that makes games. I don't know. I think this is very much like Little Big Planet, where you had a limited amount of stuff and you tried to build something that was beyond the capabilities of the game. Like I tried to build a first-person shooter, that kind of thing. Actually tried to make No Man's Sky sort of game. It was going all right, but there's stuff you have to do in Little Big Planet that's almost impossible. Or would have taken a long time, and then Little Big Planet 3 came out, and I tried to do it in that, and then Dreams came out, and then you could do it, and then the challenge was over. Am I just stuck to the wrong block there? No. Let's see, that's not extended. If I can get a bigger gap, that looks wrong. What happened over here? That's what I want to know. On that one, I can put them back. I keep forgetting. I want the sun in the right place. There you go. I missed anything. Oh, there'll be more building. I hope there's brick, like ruins, sort of that kind of. You know, when you go to the ruins, there's none here, but that kind of you know, texture. It's amazing. The stuff that's in the game that's already there that you could add. Like an asset, you know. That's how the game's made, out of assets. Controversial. The assets should change, but they don't say the same. Oh. Are you going to draw off a schematic? I've just got a picture of it. I've just got a picture. There's a site. If you go on there, there's this site called Prop Store Auction, and obviously someone sold a model at some point, and they sold it for 6,710 quid for a model of 75cm long one. That's what I've got. There's a lot of pictures from all different angles, so I've got a good view of it. Not going through the footage. Hopefully there's one of Red Dwarf. There's a few different Red Dwarfs though, so there's not many different Starbugs from what I've seen. There are. They've changed them slightly, but this is an original, I think. Oh. My Discord's popping. Is that Blender? That's probably Blender, isn't it? Is that Blender? That's the one I hear all the time. They should just open it up where everything in the game, any part of anything, can be placed. Like parts of ships. Then you get onto customization, and Sword will start crying, so don't say anything. And with Sword though, that once the hunt for a ship is over, then there has to be something else you're hunting for. Someone's just come in because all the wind's going. Front door opens. It's like bloody Oklahoma in here. What was I talking about? I went off on one then, suddenly. It's like, oh god. If I build a Starbucks. Starbug. Has he misread it? I think there are another 2 bugs. I want to check this because I've spammed it then. I don't know if I've messed it up. A ghostly shadow of something that doesn't exist. Has anyone built a Starbucks yet? Get coffee. I want a frothy get milk coffee. I think I'm the only one who's seriously thinking, you know there's going to be food, right? Everyone's like, ha ha ha. No, it was in the files, ha ha ha. It's going to be in. There's going to be get milk. You're going to be a kill animal and get the milk off them. Why would it be in the files if it didn't exist? Depends what it means. The thing is though, you could have something like that and it means like it could be talking about get milk in some sort of text somewhere in a story, like The Last Jedi. I've not seen The Last Jedi. La 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 la. I see up to, but yeah. Oh, come on. Why is it not snapping? Snap to the right one. Snap to it. There you go. Jesus. What? Did you hear that? That wasn't no truck. How's there bloody lightning? Oh, there is going to be lightning. Oh, it's going to kick off now. Don't like it. Anyway, happy birthday. I just got distracted by... Hopefully Marty McFly can get home, but don't electrocute me, please. I thought it was a truck, like... It's going to rain in a minute, isn't it? I'm going to have to mop out the... How did that cube get over there? I have to mop out the conservatory again. Is that it? Let's have a look. What have I got? I don't even need 3 blocks. I need more than 3 blocks. I don't know why I'm carrying on doing 3 blocks. Right. What have I missed? Green. Oh, that's going to be a good scene to watch, isn't it? Yeah, I've not seen I've not seen the Han Solo one. I've seen all the others, I think. This is one I've forgotten. My left finger is killing me now. Oh, do you hear that crunch? The heat. Please don't give me arthritis. I'm looking at my mum. No, I think I would have had it by now. I think my mum got arthritis when she was 37 or 36. So about now. Oh, like me here. Ish. No, what are you doing? Oh yeah, what kind of domes you get in this? I probably can't glitch it. That one would be alright, because it's a... Nah. No, you can't really, can you? No, I think that window was a good one. Wherever it went. Yeah, cockpit. That's the cockpit. You do 3 of those. Oh, but you have to attach it to something, don't you? Maybe you can do... a wall? Oh, I can't remember the wrong menu, so I won't. Come on, that's it. I've forgotten where it was instantly. There it is. Please let me go in these. Ah. Can I glitch it? Is it the first one? It's the second one. Wherever it was. I've lost it now. Let's see. Out of interest. I'll just stick the light on there. I'm not going to be precise with it. Which way was it? That way? That's the other one. There, so I need to... Oh. Actually, I'll just do it anyway and then see if it works at all. Yeah, it does, and it goes the wrong way. Well, it works anyway. Just put it on the floor then, take it. Do the decal. Decal's better than the light. Fact, apart from then when it's gone weird. Oh, hello. Prefect. Me trying to not say perfect then. Is it perfect? No, it's prefect. Oh god, I've confused myself again. That one. So, it works. Can I snap that one next to it, onto it? Go on. Whatever. What does that snap to then? It snaps to like the middle of the buildings, doesn't it? Oh, but can I... Can I put them on all four? Yeah, okay. Delete that. I don't know if you delete it, does it stay? No, it goes. Oh, cheers, Zero. Have a good day. Don't get too boiling hot and drink lots of water. Like I should be doing. A good point. And my mic in a minute when I don't put it back. Ah, I remembered. I put it back myself. I learnt. Oh, and then I drank too much, and it makes me feel a bit. But you can't drink too much water. I think you can actually drink too much water. I think there's a limit. Oh my god. I've reached that point where it's not going. Come on. Oh, sphere. Even the sphere doesn't want to do it. I have to do that, isn't it? But let's come to that as it. I should delete anyway, doesn't he, in a minute? Come on. Why are you being the... I could call it a knob then. Right. But that's not far enough, so I should have went far enough at the beginning, but I don't want to... I don't want to get rid of that circle just yet. I want comparison purposes. They call it drowning. Yeah. You can drown in a cup of in a cup of coffee. Is it into water? That was Alan Partridge. You can drown in a cup of coffee. And he went, or is it an inch of water? That's so unlucky to drown in an inch of water, wouldn't you? You'd have to fall face first, knock yourself out. How many is this? I haven't counted. It should be, I reckon it's 100 and something. God help me if I need these again. I just need to build the first circle. The thing is though, do I need... I'm keeping the centre obviously. Oh, don't fall down there that you've just made that hole. On that one. Boop. I can whistle the theme tune and make a video and I won't get copyright striked. That thunder is quite some distance away. It feels bright here. The thing is though, I want it to rain a bit, not too much, not flood levels. But then tomorrow it'll be hot again and it'll be even worse. It'd just be like monsoon sort of levels of humidity. That's the worst bit about it. I don't care if it's dry and absolutely 100 degrees or whatever it is. The humidity bit. Oh, what was that? Had a bit of a hitch there. Backwards and forwards. Swing. I just deleted one like an idiot. See, now this is where... Oh no, it doesn't know what I'm on about. That's where it goes worse. The height. I keep going on about the height of the blocks, but you can. It's best not to get it wrong because you don't change them, but you can easily change them. But the problem with that. Problem with changing the height of the blocks is you've got to do it to all of them. I know, maybe some of them are not as bad as others. If I've got to count these now because I don't know what I've done. I know these will be 64, aren't they? They haven't extended out yet enough. Oh god, there's a flash there.
Jesus Christ!
Close the window. Oh my god! Help me! That was really close. Oh, I really, really, really don't like it. Seriously. Like... peaceful. Make it more peaceful. That generally scares the crap out of me. It's still sunny though. What's wrong with that? Oh, that sounded like it hit something as well. Like a tree nearby. Oh. Imagine being attached to this controller. I don't like wires being near me now. I'm waiting a second. I've got a mic. What if it jumps from my mic and I get some sort of super voice power? That's the best case scenario. Oh my god, that was the worst one I've ever had. I'm gently sitting here with fingers in my ears. It was like this the other night, but it wasn't this close. I bet I'm going to save. I'm not building this circle again. Where is it? Where's my beacon? Where's my beacon? Where'd I put it? Oh, I didn't put it anywhere. I put it back. Oh, I don't like it. Now I've got my hands out my ears. It's going to do it again. Fact. Oh my god. Please don't crash while I save. The day I didn't put my headphones in. That was loud though. That was... Oh, please have moved on. There's windy, so it might have gone over there. Let's go a couple of houses down. In fact, I reckon there's a tree out there. That was a bit further away, that one. It's okay. It's okay. It's only millions of volts hitting the ground. Possibly hitting the aerial. When was it the sky dish? Something to watch later, probably. Feels quieter now. I have closed the window though, so that's probably why. Did I move back on this chair? I can't remember what happened. Let's see what happened on the chat, because I didn't really read it. It's John in trouble. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, damn, whoa. Good morning. Someone clip that. Yeah, go on. I shat myself. Let's see that. No filters on here. You would miss that golden moment from Peaceful Gamer. Oh, lava lamps here. Oh, well, have you been? He's probably ill the whole time, wasn't he? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna open the window again because it's too hot. And it's these plastic handles. They don't feel like brass. There's an aerial there. God, that was loud, wasn't it? God. Jiminy cricket. I'm shaking a bit then. Oh. Anyway. Are we building circles? If it's in that video, the bloke in China. I think it was China. It was in black and white, so I couldn't tell. I've rolled over my wire, that's what I've done. There you go. That sounds like it's a bit far away, that one. I never see a flash. You don't see it. You don't know, you won't hear it until you see the flash. No, the other way around. Right. Blocks. Lovely blocks. Lovely mine taking off the death blocks. Jesus. Right, I've got to work out how many I need now. How far can I go in? That's my thing. There you go. That's about right then. How big's the circle? Don't be... If it's not big enough, then... It's got to be bigger than the other one. Is that bigger? Do you think? Is that twice as big? Look, I've made a hole there. Maybe one more? I'll do one more. God. Even though my favourite film ever is Back to the Future, I still don't like lightning. The only benefit from lightning ever is that he can go back to where he came from. Yeah, there was a bloke, I think it was China. He was walking down this. It's like footage of like CCTV, and he's walking down the street, gets struck by lightning, gets up. He doesn't die, obviously. Gets up, sort of staggers about 20 foot down the road and gets hit again. How unlucky was that? He didn't die though. There was that bloke on a pylon that time. I don't think that was lightning. There was a bloke on a pylon and he got electrocuted and fell down. That killed him. Exciting, isn't it? Oh. It's when your hair feels a bit zzz. Like I've watched that one back later. That's a highlight. Remember I used to do highlights? Remember that? Like probably about 6 months ago now, wasn't it? I think about a year ago I was sitting here playing this in silence. And it was probably about now that Fusion came in. So if I look at that, find out when that is Fusion. I'm going to do that later. Get a cake. And Sword sitting there thinking, what about me? He wasn't always there at the beginning of Sword. Stop being trying to take Fusion's glory. Sword was just there all the rest of the time. And helped me get to whatever I'm on now. Am I on 95 yet? I was on 194 earlier. The last person to subscribe was the Mad Scottish Geck. Remember him? He used to be on Semtex quite a bit. I don't know where he's from though. I'm guessing Australia. Aberdeen in Australia. What have I missed anyway? Oh, you've been struck by lightning, have you? Rubbish. I suppose it's raining there now. Well, it's gone off actually. It was. There's a puddle on top of the garage and there's no water off it, so it sort of shot down a bit. And the wind took it quickly. There's the one advantage of being here in the wind. There's a bit of rumble there. That was a far away one. I'd love to have seen where it hit though. Where I used to live, where I grew up. I grew up a couple of times. There was a massive TV aerial, like above, like a few miles away. You could see it though, and that used to always get struck by lightning. Panda's going to lurk mode. Enjoy your lurking. I bet he's eating something. It makes me hungry. Hypothetically, he's eating and makes me hungry. I don't want to put a block there. I'll go to delete it in a minute. My ears have just popped. What's that mean? I'm next. Oh god, what would the noise be if you got hit by lightning? Actually, no, you wouldn't know about it, would you? You'd either be dead or knocked out, and the noise wouldn't be quick enough. I do worry that it could come through the window, hit the mic stand. I don't know. Aerials above me and stuff, so why would they hit that first? There's been women in stadiums who got hit by it under the wire in their bras and stuff. Like, it can happen. Oh, I'm here, I've done it. What was that noise then? What was that noise? What were those noises? What did that do? I don't know all of them. That was quick. What fear will do. Scare the crap out of you. Not just scare the crap, make you bet. What the? Oh, I fell through the gap. Anyway, I don't know, my camera's in the wrong place now. Do you know what? I think I have moved forward. When I put the ballistic in, ballisticola, I think I moved. There you go. It's better now, doesn't it? Tilt it. Don't tilt it because it goes out of sync. Anyway, struck by like alert mode. Forward is glitching out. Just rewound. Uptime. Does that work? Does the uptime thing work? It won't stop me fusion. Oh no. That idiot thinks I believe in him. Ah. Oh, that's got a good joke actually. Oh, I told it that panda. The first thing I said on pandas yesterday was like, what was it? They were talking about free speech. I was thinking about Ricky Gervais. I can't remember what I exactly said, but I said, what did I say? It was a joke anyway. I wasn't being serious. Oh yeah, people going on about no. Oh, no, if you don't believe in free speech, you should shut up. I like it. I think it was about Ricky Gervais. Someone said, Ricky Gervais, what was it? Oh, I can't remember what the quote was now. It was about free speech. Someone said, I believe that we all have a right to free speech, so Ricky Gervais should shut up about his atheism. It's the best quote ever. Wish this was a straight line. Just keep going then. Yeah, it's good old X. X still has its place in this game, right underneath those buttons there. Is that twice as big, would you say? I think it probably is exactly twice as big. That's the engine. Look how big the landing gear is going to be. Hold on. I thought that was out. From the camera angle of these, obviously, if you go from a funny angle, it doesn't ever look straight or circular. It's like going from standard definition to widescreen. That definition ratio makes everything look oblongy. Whee! I really want to see if I can go into the atmosphere from It's weird how the jetpack doesn't recharge when you're falling. Because you know, it's something you got to remember. Do you think I've got enough juice to get back up there? Maybe. Yeah. I scanned in mid-air for some reason. Don't know why I did it. Now that's going to be there forever. Please disappear. You're only supposed to be there for a couple of seconds. Carbon crystals. Carbon crystals. Oh, crystals. know what crystals of carbon or yeah. I don't know why I'm so cockpit, middle bit, engine bit. Wait a minute. How big's that gonna go down though? Think about that first, shouldn't you? I don't think I've gone far enough. Oh no, I think I have to go up, when I. You idiot. It's too hot. It's too hot again now. I'll have to watch it back myself. I think my chair's forgotten where it belongs. The birds get mental now. Being in the tree that got struck. What luck. Right, so that's definitely the size of that one. That's a 64. I think. Don't make me count it. I just need to count to there, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah, it is. So, I've got to delete this ring here. I can delete both actually. Then I extend it up a bit because I've. Then I'll lose the middle though, won't I? But height, when you're doing up and down, it doesn't change here, so. Oh god, all the hours I took me doing this. How many hours? Nearly 3. So I've got quite a reputation. I'm big in building circles. I just can't get over that joke. Big in building circles. No, you got to say it a different way than I'm big in building circles. Please don't tell me I need this for something later. Because going backwards you can do, but it will lose something somewhere. There you go. That can stay because I'm calculating the distance of that lightning. Could you see the flash? That'd be brilliant. Remember, there's a delay on my camera of sort of whatever. I don't know what it is. No, I don't think there's a delay on a camera as such. Drink enough bit of water. What am I on about this? It's in sync with the sound, isn't it? I've forgotten. I did change it the other week. It was on 200 milliseconds out, and I put to 250, the sound and the video. Because it was slightly, it looked alright. I'm one of those people that watches the telly and thinks, that's how it's sync. You have to turn the skybox on and off. News. Massive lightning bolt hits in this area. I'm not going to say where I live then. Streamer Merc killed by lightning live on stream. Ballisticola 35. Get the age wrong. Jamie Cola, age 28. Get all the facts wrong. Jamie Cola, age 28, an African American gentleman was killed today by a bolt of lightning. Might as well say was killed by a tiger, because that's the ultimate wrong piece of information. I was watching a thing earlier about cheetahs turning your back on leopards and stuff. It was quite good. I do. All it is now is that I do. Don't matter anymore, does it? Oh. Action was fight or flight. It's going to be pretty close. I remember I was downstairs many years back now, and it was happening above, but I thought, I'm indoor, you know, this is like next to a window and that. I wouldn't want to tempt fate and say I don't think you could. I'm back doing this stuff. Oh, bloody hell. This is better. This is how I used to do it. Oh, I forgot I was going to ask Panda. Does anyone think Panda does a really good impression? I don't know if he does it on purpose. A Solid Snake. He does this sort of like voice. Have you ever done voice acting? I don't know. Someone did. Maybe it was him. I know a couple of brothers who do voice acting from the old Metal Gear Solid days. But one does voice acting. I don't know if they both do. I think they might have. One might have done. One of them's got a YouTube channel actually now. They do Metal Gear Solid reviews and other stuff because they can't do everything. It's not that many games. I wonder what the cats did. What? Oh my god. 125 meters. I like that though. Science done live. Picked up the stream though, didn't it, a bit? It was flagging. I don't know, I think I catch people early some days. I catch myself early. Actually, I'm finishing soon. I forgot. When it's hot, I don't have a shower, so I have to have it later. Because I don't want to be sitting here, especially after that bloody fright. Where's the hole? Oh, I can't go through the hole. Oh, yes I can. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Oh. It's red and green, red and green. Oh my god. 325 meters from death. I was less than that once when I nearly fell off the stairs. I could have done. Could have plummeted. Plummeted. I thought I put the sphere in there with it then. Anyway, lightning is going to be in Beyond. We've proven it. Oh, it'd be cool though if you could do the same thing. It's X amount of meters away that shot. Lightning bolt. Build a big tower to make a lightning rod or something to fuel something else. You've been trapped on a planet and you need to get back. You need to get some energy. It's the middle. That one. Ding, 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 ding. Do you want to see? I was going to say, do you want to see Steve's video? I think I might have topped it there. He was like really far away from the lightning and going. Everyone was going ooh, ooh, and I'm going ouch. Peaceful Gamer soiled himself. He's gonna buy you some diapers now, or nappies. Don't know why I said diapers. I'm liking this. Oh, I'm supposed to be extending it up, wasn't I? It's probably better doing it now, because if I don't, I won't be able to. I'll now have to put the floor up. Oh god. It's pretty easy though at the moment. Get closer. I get closer. Go on. No. The sun's come back out now. Worse. Look, it's cooled down a little bit actually. So how many bricks is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? That is, might as well, because we can't get the other one. How did I hit that twice? Oh my god, I put one behind it. This is going to take a bit of time, isn't it? Because I'm not doing this with 128. Oh, I missed. Oh my god, this is good science here. I read that bit. Yeah, I've seen that one. There are 57 frames between the flash and the first shot. I love it. Speed of sound. I love it. Temperature, oh yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the temperature is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come. I did 7 because it was easier. You know, just being a dick about. Oh, we go. Oh god. There's a headlight. A headlight. Felt like a headlight flashed then. I've got to do the glitch with the ball now. I might actually just as soon as I'm stopping soon, I might actually delete those ones. Can I put the ball on top and then? I'm gonna have to go for 6 here because it's a lot harder than I thought it was. Then tomorrow I just sort of build up better in it. It's a bit faster now. All the other times I went up too far, and this time I went down too low. Didn't realise how big this would be. I missed anyway. It should be 30, yeah. I've not got it set to 29. I don't know what that means. I think is that an American sort of. Don't they have that in America? Some sort of 29 point whatever it is. Sort of technical thing. It's set to 30. I don't know if it actually does it. Oh, hold on. I can check. I can check. Restream. Hold on. What's this? I've got a thing on. Possibly. No idea, honestly. What? Oh. JC's done something. It says on here, it says on Restream 30 frames. I've got it set to 30 frames, so I'm guessing it is. Depends what happens when it gets to Restream, doesn't it? It looks like 30. Just to the right, just to the right in the middle, and it goes in like that. Yeah. Like that. Perfect. That tops that woman crashing her car the other week, didn't it? That was hilarious, that one. Especially because he was that pissed off. But you couldn't hear any of it because of the sound gate. But no sound gate's going to stop a bolt of lightning. Should be an outtake of Back to the Future, so that people sitting in their like houses going, "Shit, what was that?" You got Marty McFly going back to the future. That's not a spoiler, but it's good in I'm not, maybe it is a spoiler. We're gonna do Stranger Things then. Yeah, we got stream. Is that where you do stats for nerds? What the hell's going on here? This all seemed very familiar. You know, the best line is, I think he took his wallet. I think he took that guy's wallet, and his only thing. He was in something, him. I was watching something the other, like some TV program. I goes, I bet you he's the one who says, I think he took his wallet, and it was. Did he just take his wallet? And he goes, I think he took his wallet. That's the second one. Obviously, it's the second one because the first one didn't have the book, did it? Gigawatts. It's funny how he says gigawatts, isn't it? When it's gigawatts. I wonder if he didn't know it, did it on purpose, or it was written like that. Oh, I'm sorry, missed one. Is this the game you can raid enemy bases or kill other players? Nah, not really. You can go to other people's bases and say hello to them. Not yet, anyway. Come back in a month, see what happens. You can set it up where you can have like a funded home fight with people, but it's not inbuilt into the game or anything. Yeah, stats for nerds. Try making a VCL. Oh yeah, I use that occasionally. Not for streams though. That's weird. VCL, VLC even. That is why is it a traffic cone? It confuses me. I always think don't go near it because it doesn't look very good, but it is. It's raining again. What's that mean? Don't trust it. Oh, do any? Oh, sorry, Andreas. Is it Andreas? No, it's not Andreas. It's Andrex? Andres? Andy? Sorry. In this game, can you? No, you can't. I thought you said, is this the game you can do it in? No, you can't. You can go to other people's bases. You can build with them. It's more like, it's more co-op, really, than anything. You can kill other people, but, you know, I think they could easily get out of it. That's what, you know, they haven't really... They will, when the next update comes out, which is any time in the next month, I think, at this rate. Any time between now and, what's it, September, what was it, 21st? Whenever summer ends. You know. I'd say that when the next update comes out, it will have some sort of PvP sort of element to it. I can't see that. I don't know how they do it though. But raiding people's bases, I think that would happen. I think that's going to happen. Because in the files, there's you've got turrets. So whatever you need that for. Why is this not connecting? It's frustrating. There it is. Go back. Delete these ones because... How many have I done? Not bad. This reminds me of doing the other one, but you look around and you'd have to turn ages and you'd see this 5 blocks like about a mile away. You have to go backwards and forwards and backwards. Oh. Probably, yeah, 12th in it. I'm going to a christening on the 11th. Don't know what day that is. Oh, I see, when is the 12th? Let's have a look. The 12th is a Monday. I thought I'd say the 13th then, because I don't know you get them on a Monday. I'd say on the 12th you might get the trailer maybe, and it releases the next day, I'm not sure. Some of them released on the day they were released, like an hour later, so it's a bit confusing. Some of the updates were on Thursdays, that's when they used to have the community mission, so they used to do the update the same day. People forget about that. It's always on a Tuesday, that's what I've heard from people, but it's not always on a Tuesday. I'd say the 13th. That sort of range. I wouldn't say it would be the end of the week. I'd say it would be like Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, sort of that time. Tuesday, Wednesday. So 13, 14, 20, 21, 27. I can't see it going to September though. That's just... You got to think about people on their holidays and stuff. It'd be a good idea to release something when people were available to play it. But then... You know, think about Hello Games. They've been doing this for a year. They probably got kids. Well, he has. So, you know, you've got summer holidays now in England for 6 weeks. About now. So you need to think about the actual employers and stuff. You can't just not have a holiday when the kids are off. So, you know, midway through August, release it. Let's go on holiday for 2 weeks. Come back to see what's broken. And then fix it. So, get into September, and unless they've gone on holiday now, that's why you're not hearing anything. And they come back ready to fix everything. Do a save now because I kept it. Yeah, I I can hear a pigeon a hooting, not a hooting, that's an owl. Save, save, save. Nothing's going on in the background. Good. I need to go to the toilet, although I should finish now actually. Yeah, I have to because I have to go. Anyway, let's see how. I don't want the sun to move. Why did I push that for? Maybe I have to move it up a little bit more, but that's the base to work from, isn't it? Definitely saved. I've missed chat because I turned it off onto the calendar. I will make time to play it. Anyway, I need to go to the toilet, I need to go to the shower. Hopefully it gets colder. It's not too muggy, but I can't see it since it's just rained. Anyway, thanks for everyone coming. Thanks for not dying. And live long and prosper. Peace. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to try and get some way to finishing this. Bye bye, and I'll watch that later to see what happens. Have a good laugh. I've dropped no frames, even in a thunderstorm. See? This computer. Powerful. Bye bye.